What's up, everybody? Kyle here at Let's Talk Wax, and tonight I am going to be breaking a Hobby Box X that was sent to me from Scott Riccardi on Twitter. Now, he sells these on his eBay site. He's got a 100% positive feedback rating on eBay. His eBay name is Scott Ricard-O. I think it's actually a 0, but I'm going to put a link to it in the description of this video. He does customized boxes. He asked me to pick a team. I said, I don't really follow a specific team, but I did follow the Yankees when I was a kid. So he customizes these boxes for a team that you like. And I picked the Yankees for this box. So I'm really excited to kind of tear into it and see what's in it. He does 3 levels. He does a $75 box, a $135 box, and a $165 box. And this is the level 2, and it's a $135 box. So there's lots of cool stuff in here, and I've been kind of waiting to dig into this thing. I've been sick for about 4 days, and I've been swamped with work, but I'm finally opening this thing, and I'm super excited to see what's inside. I just got the, this is how the box came in a flat rate medium box. And I forgot to get my knife out here. But cool box. It's got a little cool little emblem on the top. Looks like it's all customized, so it looks like a product that Scott puts a lot of effort into. You can kind of see the top here. Cool customized logo. And off the bat, this is really super cool. Something you don't expect to see in a card box. A Beckett baseball from October 1988 with Don Mattingly on the cover. Really super cool. I think I had the Diamond Kings Mattingly card actually back in the day when I was a kid. So it's the actual Beckett from 1988, which is super, super cool. And I really am excited to look through this, just opening up some of the pages to see how comps used to be before eBay. So super cool to get that magazine in the box. Wasn't expecting that at all. And we got some cool old wax wrappers. This is from 83 Donruss. Really cool. We've got one from 82 Topps. And these were like the original wax packs with the stick of bubble gum in them from when I was a kid. I wasn't born until 1984, but these are still pretty cool reminders of when I was a kid and you could buy a pack of cards for $1. So 82 Donruss pack. Super sweet stuff so far. Cool collector's items for guys who like anything really baseball-wise. And this is the box info and the X-Pack list, which is, I guess, the premier pack in this box. So every box is going to contain 15 packs and have 9 cards. 6 of those packs are X-Packs. There's 1 hit per pack, auto, relic, or game used, 1 vintage Beckett monthly price guide. So I guess the price guide goes with the box. So if you guys buy a box, you'll get a vintage Beckett baseball magazine, which is really, really cool. You don't see that a lot. And that's one of the, I love this box just based on that. 1 MLB Funko Pop figure. So that's really cool. Something to add to my shelf up here. 1 Project Topps or 1 graded card. A vintage unpunched All-Star Game ballot. Super cool. 2 vintage unused MLB game tickets. 1 vintage team pocket schedule. 1 1984 or 1986 Topps Super baseball card. 1 team photo, Hall of Famers, players group, or some other action photo. There's 1 2021 and 2022 rookie in each pack. At least 4 serial numbered cards per box. 30 top loaders. And a few packs of wrappers from back in the day. So we got the Beckett card, the Beckett guide, and the wrappers. And I'm really stoked about jumping into to all these different things. So these are, I guess, the different packs, and he puts these in every box. So it kind of describes what you're going to get in every box. I'm going to try to keep it there as a cheat sheet. So here is the official All-Star ballot from 1994. Super cool. And you can see how they used to do in voting back then. Wow, this is really, really neat. And you would submit these cards and you would check a certain amount of players. I actually remember these cards when I was a kid. Super cool. The pocket schedule here with Dave Winfield and Kirby Puckett. If I can get it out of this little pack. This, from what I'm seeing, Scott must have a really, really cool baseball collection at his house. He actually sent me a picture of the collector, the stuff he has in his house, and it was just piles upon piles and boxes of really cool stuff. So, cool pocket schedule from 1994 with Dave Winfield and Kirby Puckett again. Super cool. An unused ticket for the Yankees versus the Chicago White Sox, August 22nd, 2014. An unused ticket for the Yankees versus Detroit, Justin Verlander on the cover. And like I said before, I did request a Yankees box, and he'll customize your box to whatever team you choose. Cool Carlton Fisk box loader, it looks like. Another Dave Winfield here. Yankees box loader. Really cool stuff. So I'm going to try to slip this all back in this penny. Really neat stuff. Usually when you open like a hobby box, you just expect to find cards. But there's some really cool collector's items in here, which is something unique that I have not seen anywhere or anyone doing. So a super cool idea and concept here for like a team collector. So here are my packs. And they come in these little green packs. And there's a bunch of them. And I've got some labels on the hot pack. And he's got all the packs kind of labeled, like all insert hot pack. And he's got serial number cards inside. Serial number cards inside. Congratulations, 1984 Topps hot pack. So really cool stuff so far. That one's not labeled. And You've Struck Gold pack in here. And I guess this is my Funko Pop toy. I've only ever seen these for sale. I've never actually bought any, but they're super cool. I'll try to get the tape off here. So I got a Garrett Cole. Really neat little toy there. Yankees pitcher. Super cool. Maybe he'll bring us some good luck in breaks. Never know. But I'm going to try to... Okay, so he's got all the packs I was telling you about. He labels each one. So he's got like, I'm refracting so hard right now. Why are you even in here, rookie? And it's kind of like a rookies that aren't really well known. And he goes through and kind of cherry picks some guys that aren't known. And the extra pack here. So I'm really not sure where to even start. But I'm just going to start with kind of whatever I have on top here. So this looks like a hit pack, so I'm going to probably save that for last just to see. Yeah, I'm still getting over, I went to the doctor. I thought I had a sinus infection. They said it was just viral, so I had to heal on my own and get any prescribed medication for it. So I've been chugging orange juice and Pedialyte and been sleeping a lot lately. But I'm back on my feet and feeling a lot better. And I've been waiting to do this this break for Scott here. All right, so we got a Wade Boggs Topps. That's a 84, the year I was born. Dave Winfield. These are all 84. I think this is the 84 hot pack. Harold Baines, Gleyber Torres throwback. Robin Yount, I had that card when I was a kid. Got a Kershaw Topps, George Brett, Cal Ripken Jr., super cool, and a Ricky Henderson. So really neat pack there, some vintage kind of throwback cards of some of the top guys that I used to follow when I was a kid. Wade Boggs actually did end up playing for the Yankees later in his career. This is a serial number pack here. And he gave me specific instructions to cut right above the envelope line with my scissors. So I usually use a knife, but I didn't want to damage any of the cards. see what we got here. Try to make sure I don't bend anything in there. So we got a Jim Thome, minor league diamond skills. Matthew Kemp, Bowman, first year. You got a really cool Jason Kendall, holographic. Looks like a really cool card there. Larry Walker, Jorge Posada, one of my favorite catchers. Jazz Chisholm, Rod Carew, a Derek Jeter, Heritage, and a Pete Rose. Tops 84, I believe. Yeah, tops 84. So some cool cards in there. Really cool. And now most of you guys know that my niche is prospecting and Bowman. So it's really fun to open up packs of cards of stuff that I haven't seen before and that I don't know as well. And this is definitely a lot of the different cool stuff. So it's a break from the norm of what I usually rip. So it's really fun for me to see some different cards. I got a Pudge rookie, Donruss 91, home run leaders. Miguel Tejada, Hideki Matsui, Shotani, Clay Aiken, not Clay, thinking of the singer, Keegan Aiken, sorry, and a Mariano Rivera. Now these cards were super cool. The Finest actually came in their own little protective wrapper, and you can kind of see on there that the wrapper is still, the film is still on the Finest card. So Finest was a super expensive product when I was a kid, and I never got to rip any because I couldn't afford it with my allowance of money. But a kid down the street made a lot more allowance than me, and I used to trade for his Topps Finest cards. So that's a really cool nostalgic card right there. We've got a Griffey Studio. And those were that was a cool brand back in the day, the studio cards from Leaf. And a Reggie Jackson All-Star card. So this is just a really fun rip right now so far. Like I said, I go through basically Bowman and Topps flagship stuff, and I don't ever really get to play with any cool kind of, I guess you would say, vintage-ish cards. In my collecting niche, so this is a really fun rip for me. And I've got a whole bunch of packs. I'm not even halfway through the packs yet. I see a Griffey in the back here. And everything's really well secured. You can see it takes me a minute to get everything kind of situated. Move my trash can a little closer. So we got a Paulie O'Neill. Paul O'Neill was like one of the meanest baseball players ever, but I loved him as a kid. He used to talk to himself in the batter's box, and I thought that was really cool. But he was one of my favorite Yankees. Juan Gonzalez, Wally Joyner was awesome in RBI Baseball 1. Probably one of the best hitters in the game for the Angels in RBI 1. Nintendo, if you don't know what that means. If you're over 30, you know what I'm talking about. Ian Kennedy, Dalton Varsho, Mike Messina. Now, this is a cool card because I grew up in Pennsylvania, and we used to play Montoursville in football every year. And in the offseason, Messina would help coach the Montoursville football team, and we'd always take our baseballs to the games, and he would sign them for us. So that's a cool throwback card there. Vladdy Guerrero, the big guy, the real deal. And cut from the same cloth. This is to $9.99, Prince and Ryan Howard. And a Ken Griffey 1990 Upper Deck. Sweet card. Now, I'm not sure if this is a rookie card or not here. Like I said, my knowledge of anything non-Bowman and pre-19, probably pre-2000 is very limited. But I'm doing my best, and this is like I said, this is a super fun rip. So I got a pack with nothing on it here. I'm going to go through some of these. I don't want to do the insert hot pack yet. I want to try to save the fun stuff for the end. I'm just going to cut all 3 of these to make it a little quicker. All right. I'll pull them all out here. right, so it looks like we got some more throwback stuff here. Now, based on what I'm getting, Scott's collection must just be absolutely massive to be able to put things like this together, because there's a lot of cards in these packs, and they're really spread out through a lot of years. So I could only imagine what it's like going through that big of a collection to try to cherry pick for the team that you guys want. And like I said, he does do requests, and this is a Yankees box, so the majority of the cards are from Yankee players, and that's a really cool perk to getting one of the boxes I'm trying to sort out. All the top loaders here. So I'm going to get all these pennies together here. I'm going to go through them all. So we got a Reggie Jackson die cut. That's a really cool card. Nolan knows Bo. The Bo knows back in the day when he was playing for the Raiders and playing baseball with the Royals too. Freddie Freeman, finest. Clark Schmidt, Crusade. Dale Murphy, back to Donruss 82, cool card. Sandy Alomar Jr., Mark Grace, Darren Jackson. A Roberto Alomar, and I think that's Flair. Is that a Flair card, an old throwback Flair? Can't quite tell, I think so. And Flair was another super expensive rip back in the day that I could not afford. I was buying all the quarter and 35-cent packs. Tulo rookie, Chipper Jones rookie, Cal Raleigh rookie, Albert Pujols, Barry Larkin. I'm not sure if that's a rookie or not. Yeah, I think it is. 86. No, 87. Josh Hader, Bowman Platinum, Mark McGuire, a Longo rookie, Ichiro, Upper Deck, Tyler Stevenson, Gypsy Queen Ryan Braun, and that looks like some sort of insert because it's kind of cut out. That's a really cool card. So it's to $4.99. Gypsy Queen Braun. And a Fleer Showcase Roger Clemens insert. So some really neat stuff there. And these were all cards that I would definitely have put in a binder when I was a kid. Got a Bucky Dent. Kellogg's 3D Superstars out of a cereal box. That's really neat. George Brett and Bill Buckner. Got a Canseco rookie. Really cool. That was a lot more valuable back in the day. Ozzie, Gary Carter, and a Bo Jackson Future Stars. And the one thing that I notice about all these vintage cards are they all have sharp corners. They're all in really good condition. These aren't like cards that were stuffed in a box and transported across the country. So that's one thing that Scott also mentioned in the breakdown is that all of his cards are in good condition. He does not approve of putting cards that are in bad condition out. So neat aspect there that all the vintage stuff, like the 80s stuff, is in really good shape. So, and PSA grading's gone down finally. It's kind of affordable now, so be some cool cards to submit if you guys like PC certain players. And just a reminder, this was this box is $130, and it's already almost been worth the $135 for how fun of a rip it is, because there's just really no telling what you're going to get in these packs, and it's really cool. Let me get this tape off of here. Try to get the Manny draft pick card. Sweet. Got a Manny rookie. And there's a Frank Thomas that I used to have like 4 or 5 of those when I was a kid. Bo Jackson highlights. All right, I'm going to get to all the pennied cards here. So we got Edgar Martinez, Victory. I remember that brand. Acuna, Don Mattingly, Todd Helton, Pearson and Hatch, 2021 Blue Jays. Kyle Tucker, rookie card. Johnny Bench, sweet. Lewis Robert, Paul Molitor. I want to say that's A.J. Burnett. Yeah, A.J. Burnett, Bowman. draft pick, or I think it's back when Bowman had like rookie cards. There's a Joey Bart Chrome. Andre Dawson, probably the second best hitter in RBI Baseball 1 for the National League All-Stars. Bo Bichette and K. Aaron Judge, probably one of the best hitters in baseball right now. Pedro. Dennis Eckersley. Cool story about Eckersley. I played minor league baseball for a couple of years, and one of my pitching coaches, Vince Horseman, actually played in the big leagues with Eckersley, and he said Eckersley used to just chain smoke cigarettes in the bullpen before games, and he would go out there and deal. So it was a pretty funny story. Bo Jackson, there's the Frank Thomas 90 draft pick card that I had. Oh, I had so many of these back in the day when I was a kid. Got a Manny Ramirez draft pick card and a Don Madden with the Diamond Kings that was actually on the cover of the Beckett guide that I got with the box. So really cool. All right, so I got a Twins pack. It says luck has found me. I'm not sure if that means, obviously it's not Minnesota Twins because we got Jim Evans on the front here. Ah, okay, so we're going to have doubles here. So we got a regular and then a Topps Gold, I think, label. We got a Babe Ruth Ginter and then a Babe Ruth Refractor, looks like. Not too familiar with Ginter. I haven't ripped Ginter in a long time. A Stanton opening day and a Stanton rookie card there, or a Stanton Topps card. Not a rookie. Jesus Luzardo, then the Refractor. And then we got the super veteran Schmidt and, yeah, this is Schmidt back from his rookie year, and I think from 1983. He had a 72 to 83. So really neat. And that just goes to show you, as I talked about before, how big Scott's collection must be to put packs of doubles and, you know, have one base and one refractor of these cards. So really, really cool just to think about the size of the collection that Scott has. It's got to be crazy to keep track of. So this is our You Struck Gold pack. So I'm guessing these are going to be all kind of like gold-ish parallels, or like back in the day, Topps did like Topps Gold, and they had like the gold nameplate on a lot of the cards. So we got a Manny Ramirez Gold Rush rookie prospect card, sweet card. We got a Roger Maris, and that's what I was talking about, the Topps Gold with the gold emblem, and then the gold nameplate. Kurt Schilling. I remember I used to collect the Topps Gold back in the day. I thought they were all really good cards, no matter how bad anybody was. Ryan Klesko, Leaf Gold. Got a Paul O'Neill. Got a Kenny Lofton. Topps Black Gold was probably one of my favorite releases when I was a kid. I thought the cards were really, really neat. Tim Salmon. And we got a Frank Thomas Gold. And this was back before they even put numbers on cards. They just gave you the gold parallel. And a Tom Seaver Gold. So cool cards there. Still just really, really fun going through these cards. You just found an all rookie hot pack. So I'm guessing these are going to be all rookies here. I can see Gary Sheffield already with a Bowman. That's actually really good centering for the Bowman back in the day. This was Bowman 89, yeah. And you can see the centering's really nice on that card. And like I said, the corners are really sharp for cards this old. Biggio, Jimmy Key. Used to love Jimmy Key. Trevor Hoffman, one of the best changeups ever. A Messina rookie. Max Fried. Will Clark, rookie. I think I had the Donruss 87 set when I was a kid. Soriano, finest, and a Tim Raines rookie card from Donruss 81. Tim Raines was probably the fastest player in RBI baseball on the National League All-Star team. The National League, when I was a kid, I actually would, I started playing with the AL All-Star team, like for McGuire and Canseco. But as I grew older, I realized that the National League All-Star team on RBI 1 was far superior to the AL All-Star team. Just my opinion. But one of my favorite games probably of all time besides Tekken the Super Bowl. So we got a Verlander, Topps Chrome Refractor. Alex Gonzalez, Topps Chrome, looks like a blue, to $6.99. Back then, blues went to $6.99. Austin Meadows, and this is a Chrome refractor. Dawn of Glory, Nick Gonzalez. We got an Eric Karros. He was a big chase of mine when I was a kid. We got a King Felix Hernandez Bowman Chrome refractor. Really neat there, 2007. Mookie Betts, Bowman's Best. Tim Anderson, looks like an X-Fractor. And a Clint Frazier, Bowman's Best. I think it's a refractor. Yeah, rookie card. So really cool. Yeah, Clint Frazier, I always waited for him to kind of take off, and he never really did. I guess he's never really got comfortable playing at the big league level. So I'm going to save the all insert pack. Let's see here. Let's do the Topps 86 hot pack right there. So like I said, if you guys are looking for a fun rip, this is definitely it. And Scott sent me a message and told me that, you know, if anybody's unhappy with what they get for their money, that he will make it right. But I've already mentioned before that just the fun of this rip is worth the $135 for me easily. Kyle Lewis, Davey Garcia, Ryan Sandberg, and Cal Ripken. So the 86 rookie hot pack, that's pretty cool. All right, and this is the one I thought was pretty cool. Why are you even in here, rookie? So he has test pack on here, so I'm not sure if you get these with the boxes that you buy, but we put a little note in here. And these are supposed to be guys that aren't huge names right now, but that I think he thinks will be huge names. And if they're all Bowman, I could probably agree or disagree with him on a lot of things. So here's the list, and really cool. So he actually took the time to write out all the stats of each player and kind of telling you why he thinks that they are undervalued maybe within the rookie category. So that's really super cool to take the time to do that. You know, a lot of people just would throw cards in a pack and say, you know, go fetch the information for yourself, or they come to the Let's Talk Wax channel. But you know, Scott took the time to write all this out. So Blaze Alexander, it's funny he put him in here because he's one of my favorite sleeper prospects in all of baseball. He had a really big year in 2022. And, you know, with Perdomo struggling so much, he played all the way up to Double-A, had really good numbers, and I think he could compete for a job with the big league club next year in spring training for sure. So Blaze Alexander's a guy to watch. He's super cheap. Out of 2019 draft, I want to say. Got Logan Webb, 13-8 this year with a 2.86 ERA and 149 strikeouts. I'm going right off of Scott's list here. You got a Class A pitcher, 1.3 ERA, 64 strikeouts, and 61 innings pitched with the Indians. Dylan Cease, 14-7 with a 2.16 ERA, 214 strikeouts. Alek Manoah, big arm for the Blue Jays, 14-7, 2.43 ERA, 163 strikeouts. Harold Ramirez, I remember when he was playing for the Pirates organization, I liked him as a prospect, but he never really hit for enough power for the hobby to fall in love with him. 316 average, 6 homers, 54 RBIs, Topps Chrome rookie card. Adam Gimber, 10-5 with 4 saves and a 3.10 ERA. Alejandro Kirk, probably one of the biggest sleepers to come out of, I think this was 2019 Bowman, 2019 Chrome. He was a really cheap auto on release, and now he's one of the better hitters in the American League. And we got Michael Wacha, 11-1 with a 2.69 ERA. So really cool pack there. Gives you some sleepers and some rookie cards of guys that you may not know of. And you don't even have to do your own homework. You can just look at his cheat sheet that he puts in the pack for you. So really cool, Scott. That's really awesome. The amount of time that you put into this box, really appreciate the fact that you gave me the opportunity to rip it. And it's been a really, really fun rip. So hats off to anyone who puts that much effort into a product. I know what it's like to spend a lot of time trying to create content, and this is just the same way, creating a product that's really well put together. We got a Kerry Wood, Club K, Tim Lincecum, a Piazza Post serial rookie card. I used to pull those out of cereal boxes all the time. We got a Jacob deGrom Star Masters insert from Panini Prism. We got a Rookie Sensations Andrew Jones, a Juan Soto Topps Magazine card, the Dream Team cards with the dude's shirts off. I remember these when I was a kid. I never had a Canseco, but I'm not sure what they were going for there, what Topps was going for with those cards, but pretty cool. We got a Stars of the MLB Mike Trout Refractor, and a Yogi Berra Topps Noteworthy Topps Gold of the years. It's a cool pack there. We got a question mark on this one, so not sure what this is. It looks like an encased card. It may be a Project Topps, Project 70. Oh, wow. So it's a Jeter Project 70 card by Jeff Staple. Really cool. I have a huge Jeter collection. I actually have 2 of the 93 SP rookies in my collection. I've been wanting to send them off for grading. Just haven't had the time. I don't think either of them will grade above an 8 because I didn't take great care of them when I was a kid, but I do have 2 of them. So this will be a cool addition to my Derek Jeter collection. Really cool card, Project 70 Derek Jeter. And I'm going to do the hit pack because I think the last pack is an extra pack. It's got a Yankees sticker on it and everything. Really neat. So on the outside, I guess to conceal it for secrecy and surprise, we've got the Donruss puzzle cards. Really cool. Had a box full of those when I was a kid. Yeah. I'm trying not to spoil it. I may have just spoiled it. You guys have really good eyes. I didn't see what the card was underneath, but let's rip the back of the dang puzzle piece off. All right, so here's our hit. Master Strokes Mike Piazza Donruss Studio 2005. It looks like a game-used bat card. Really cool. I remembered, it's numbered to 100. I remember when I was a kid opening up packs and just like hoping to get a cool insert. And when they started coming out with the game used stuff, it was like it changed collecting for me. It just became like the chase to find this game used cards. And these were the cards that I used to chase when I was a kid. So really cool Donruss Studio Mike Piazza game used bat card. Awesome. And I'm guessing this is the extra pack that says thank you, extra pack. So thank you, Scott, for letting me rip this for you. It looks like we got a Yankees team photo card. That's really cool. There we go. Yankees World Series champs from 2000. Got a Teixeira, Allen and Ginter postseason scrapbook. Got a Robbie Cano, Don Zimmer, most famous for getting not tackled, but thrown down by Pedro when he charged the mound. I'll never forget I actually watched that game when he ran after Pedro, and I've never seen Zimmer so pissed in my life. It was a really cool thing to see, even though he got the short end of the stick. The admiration I had for him going after Pedro when he was probably in his 70s was really cool. Don Mattingly, got a Mike Stanley. Deion Sanders, I actually had this card when I was a kid. I had this Bernie Williams when I was a kid. Esteban Florial, Luis Gill, Amberly, another Luis Gill, and a Thurman Munson Yankee Signature Series. Cool card. So that's going to wrap up this whole box and I'm gonna pull all the cards over for you, so y'all can see just how many cards you actually get. These are all the top-loaded cards. Pretty nice stack there. These are all the pennied cards. And every card is penny sleeved and top-loaded, so you don't get any cards that are raw, like unpennied. And we got the project card and the game use. So we got all this for $135, and we got the Garrett Cole Funko Pop toy. We got the Beckett magazine from 1988. Probably the coolest thing about this box was the Beckett. I really like that. I'm excited to go through it and look at the comps from back in the day. We got the Wax Packs wrappers, and all the tickets, all-star ballots, and box loaders in here. So probably one of the coolest things that I've ever ripped, as far as just pure fun. And I'm sure there's a ton of value in here as well, but my knowledge of non-Bowman sports cards is pretty slim. But just being able to rip a product like this, bring back all the nostalgia from when I was a kid, and it kind of catering to the team that I told Scott about is really, really neat. And I don't see anything like this, anything that at least was so much time was put into it. He even, like I said, wrote the stats for the rookies, and just naming the different packs. It's a really, really time-consuming thing that he put together, and it's really, really neat. So if you guys are interested in buying these, he sells these on his eBay account, and I will put a link to that in the description of this video. Scott Ricard-0, I think it is, or O. Either way, the link's going to take you to his seller dashboard. They're called Hobby Box X's, and they come in a $75 box, a $135 box, and a $165 box. So go over there, check it out on eBay. Really, really fun. Really appreciate Scott allowing me to rip this for him. One of the funnest rips I've had in a long time, even more fun than a lot of my Bowman rips, where I don't get, may pull like 3 or 4 pitcher autos. So like I said, it brings back a lot of nostalgia, a lot of cool collector's items, not just cards. And if you're a team fan, this would be the ultimate product, because you get such a diverse number of things from different years, different releases, different players, different collector's items. Just really cool all the way around. So thanks to Scott. And if you guys want to check these out, head over to his eBay. I'll put a link in the description of this video. All right, y'all have a great night.